Alrighty, boys, Murder Drones episode 4 came out and it is crazy! And yet, I don't see anybody making good theory videos on it. Like, there's none at all. Just a bajillion frickin' sussy-wussy comic videos. Take a shot every time you see one of these when you search up Murder Drones, you will literally end up in the hospital. But we're not here to talk about the ships or the drama or the whatever people are talking about. We're here to talk about the important stuff. The lore! Since episode 2, we learned that murder drones were once worker drones, that they were repurposed to kill the workers on Copper 9, the planet that the show takes place on. But another thing that we learned is that they may not be fully robot, that they have organic parts, as we see with Eldridge J. She has a human hand and fleshy bits on this weird thing that comes out of her. Which also leads me to this, if J could turn herself into this gigantic behemoth of death and destruction, something tells me she has more than enough material to rebuild herself. And then in episode 3, we learned a bit more about Absolute Solver, how it's kind of just God mode, to be honest with you. You can do stuff like cloning objects, regeneration, decapitating cameras, and teleportation, just to name a few. And also that these two bracelets might have something to do with these powers. And yet at the same time, Doll was still able to use Absolute Solver after Uzi took the bracelet away from her. Yes, I'm aware that they're necklaces or whatever. Whatever, don't at me, bro. And now here we are in episode 4, where Uzi turned into a dragon or something and went feral? A lot of people I've spoken to have no idea what this means and are probably saying it's a little too confusing. But that's why I'm here to make it a little less confusing. So strap in, boys. Let's go camping! Right off the bat, I'm pretty sure that the necklaces have something to do with this, along with the Sin character that V brings up very vividly. It could be the drone from episode 2 or it could be a completely new character, but as it stands, we don't know who they are. All we know about them is that V knows them, and V probably witnessed their death, or could have just killed them herself. And the other thing we know about Sin is that they have a connection to Absolute Solver. Now I think this might have something to do with the necklaces. Maybe they increase Solver's power, or make it easier to control it, but I'm pretty confident that the necklaces and Sin are connected. Now you're probably wondering, why didn't Doll also turn into a dragon thing? Well, as of right now, I have 2 ideas on why she didn't. Idea number 1, she already did and might be under the influence of Sin, or number 2, the idea that makes a little more sense, her power wasn't strong enough, because she only had 1 necklace. It only happened to Uzi after she had both of the necklaces. Either way, we know Sin is trying to take control of Uzi or Doll, but why? That or the Absolute Solver makes the users go insane, but I digress. Well, as of right now, we don't know. We might learn a bit more about them in episode 5, but as of right now, all we can do is guess. It's a revenge thing. They're just evil. Sin might just be a virus. In the meantime, I hope I was able to make this story a little less more complicated for you. And remember, it's all just a theory. A drone theory. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, I'm begging you!